The question is it a dinette or is it the coolest chaise lounge you ever gonna have? What's up, it's Chris Young. Welcome to the beautiful Jayco Redhawk. This is the 26M. Coach comes in at 28 feet, 8 inches, highlighted by a beautiful rear bath. Murphy bed combo right in front of that. Midship, U-shaped dinette, campsite kitchen, and of course, bunk over cab with a skylight. The reason why I'm sitting here is actually twofold. To be completely honest with you, the leg for the dinette is missing, but I wanted to show you what it would look like if I put this down to sleep in, because people will ask me, what does that look like? So sometimes it's hard to do. Now, I'm 6'2", 200 plus pounds, and obviously I could move these cushions away, give me a little bit more leg room. But when I'm saying you could probably get 2 adults on here, this is what I'm talking about. You'd still have to spoon and you still have to curl up, which is why this is probably better suited for 1 person versus 2 when sleeping. When set up as a dinette, and I want you to see this. Now, right here, this is the table. So with the leg, that table is going to sit up, about like here. This is a little bit different than most U-shaped dinettes in that the table is more rectangular than it is square or sometimes even curved in the corners. So could you fit 2 adults back there? Well, you tell me. Probably not. Probably not. But for sleeping, it's much better. That's why I think, in my opinion, the 26M is a couples coach. This is one that, sure, I can sleep 5, maybe 6 if I crush them in, but it's a true couples coach. And the thing I love about what they did with the Redhawks, so you got the Redhawk and you got the Redhawk SE. The Redhawk SE is really the entry level. The Redhawk has some nice luxury appointments to it without really breaking the bank. For example, you'll have like the frameless windows outside. I got the sunscreen like I have here, which is electric. Absolutely love that. So if you want to watch the sunrise, you want to stare at the stars at night, bam, you got it. 110 USB charging, as well as some suspension net storage, cubby storage, and a cup holder back there. Your cable connections and everything are over here. And over here is going to be your light controls for the light, as well as the controls for the shade. But you got the privacy fence. Then underneath is going to be your cab. Now, the one thing that I like about what they did here, you see how we got the oversized touchscreen? This is the nice 10-inch touchscreen. Has the Android Auto, has the Apple CarPlay, the whole 9, plus it's also your backup camera. I got the molded dash for my cups, my phone. I got my AC controls. My co-captain also has a comfortable chair, tilt and telescoping steering wheel, great visibility. It's just one of those things when people say, well, what's it like to actually drive a Class C motorhome? If you haven't driven one, come into Camping World, get the keys, and take it for a spin. You can easily do that. But if you've driven anything like an Expedition, an Excursion, Grand Wagoneer, it's going to feel the same because this is seated on the Ford F450 chassis. And you do have a 7.3-liter V8 engine under here as well. And the way Jayco does their suspension with the computer balanced drive shaft, the additional supports on both the front and the back, I mean, the Hellwig springs, the whole 9, they make the ride so much smoother. So you won't even know that you're towing a coach that's almost 29 feet long. And when you take a look at your home inside this coach, oh, it's right on time. So let's check it right now. Thanks to the Super Slide on the off-camp side, which houses our U-shaped dinette, our wardrobe, as well as our Murphy bed setup, look at the dance room you have here. A true couples coach. You could put on the tunes, maybe the Lou Rawls, you and your loved one after eating that camp cooked meal, get up and do some dancing. I love the space and I love the flow, especially with how small it is. I got the press surface countertop, rounded edges. I got the beautiful ivory shaker style cabinets, matte black pulls all the way around with the soft close hinges. Good storage. Pop-up power station right in front of my oversized window with the high-rise faucet. I got the stainless steel undermounted sink. And over here is going to be some of my commands, if you will. You'll see that you got your solar charge controller, your leveling system as well, which you have to have the key in the ignition to run that. That's why that's not lit up right now, as well as your awning control, your main, and your power. But you come over here, let me step down for a second. This is going to be your command panel. This is where you can come to run out the Super Slide, check your battery, check your tanks, cut on your water pump, your tank heaters, which is pretty nice. And your water heater is both gas and electric with the automatic. So it's a direct spark type of water heater. And speaking of your tanks, I believe they are 40 43, 41, and 31, if I'm not mistaken. That's your fresh, your gray, and your black. And you even have some storage up top. But what I liked were some of those little touches that they put in here, from the decorative valances, the color schemes, to the backsplash that they put right around my 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover. Then I got the 1.3 cubic foot convection microwave, strut supported storage up top, little 16-inch oven, tons of storage thanks to not only the pull-out for your soap holder, the drawers with the full extension with drawer guides, and of course, some storage under the sink, great spot for your trash can. And I got to tell you, I like how they didn't put a shelf in there. A lot of times the manufacturers will put like some wood around things like the plumbing, the wires, you know, the whole nine, the P-drain. Having this open just gives you more space, and I really like it. Then you got a 15K BTU AC, the Coleman Mach Whisper Quiet with the filters on both sides. And to keep everything cool, you got the acrylic front, 10.7 cubic foot, 12-volt fridge. Digging it. Digging it. But where are the couples going to relax and how are they going to do their thing? Well, right here. I was wrong about the tanks. It's 43, 40, and 31. That's your fresh, your gray, and your black. I kind of like what they did here. The only thing is, it feels a little disjointed. I'm used more to my wardrobe being closer to the bathroom than it is to the kitchen. But you got the mirrored ward right here with a chest of drawers underneath. I'm digging that. Good space. That's your ladder to get up on the bunks, by the way. And you got some shelves over here on this side. This is actually your privacy shade for the front windshield. A lot of motorhomes will have that. We just happen to have it stored right here. But this was the area that I thought, okay, the 26M slaps for this reason right here. Take a look at my ivory cabinets that I have here. Then when I get to my entertainment and bathroom area, they go to the dark brown. That to me was just a natural transition and a nice change when it came to the color scheme in here. It just looks cooler. I got the JBL Aura Cube from entertainment. I got the InnoFlame fireplace, which is roughly 4,800 BTUs of heat. Plus, you got the big 50-inch smart TV that has some hidden storage behind it. Great spot for the components, although you do have a component shelf right above your fireplace. I just like the flow of this. And the fact that I have a true separation of entertaining and reconnecting space, aside from the dinette across from my entertainment, really makes me feel like this is more home residential style than trying to cram it all into the dinette, where, you know, the TV would be across or the TV would be up in the cab. This to me feels like my loved one and I, we can do a lot more reconnecting and just chilling in our home away from home right here. But when you're ready to make this a bed, look how easy it is. Oh, sure, I got storage drawers underneath both sides, but it's not a jackknife. Nope. You literally just take these out the way. Another reason why I didn't put the table up was so I could literally just put the cushions right here. So you see the versatility of the RVs I sometimes talk about. Hopefully you're picking up on that. Cut this on. You have the Euro loft bed. And boom. Now you go from chilling and watching TV to getting ready to crash while watching TV. Like the versatility of the space, especially since they gave me some decorative touches like the curved cutout. I do have nightstand space with charging, including wireless. Storage up top as well with some little bullnose cabinets. I like that. Do wish I had some pulls there, but I understand why they didn't put them on. Because with the Euro loft, the bed wouldn't go flush against the wall if you had the handles there. So I totally understand what they did. Plus, it just kind of looks clean. All in all, the separation of the space, which is big for me, sure, it's not a physical, but it's a visual separation of the space. And I got to tell you, I'm okay with it. But the calling card of your 26M, probably this rear bathroom. So let's check it out. And right here on the rear of your Jayco Redhawk 26M is your rear bath. Great area if you need to prep, get cleaned up, the whole nine. You got double mirrored medicine cabinets here, which are ginormous. And on the other side of that, more linen storage, high-rise bowl, plastic with the foot flush. My sink is undermounted. My countertop vanity is pressed surface countertop. And my shower, which is a 30 by 36, has the matte black controls. Now, this is a bar that you can use for additional ward space when traveling, but you can also remove it. But to be honest, it's not really even hitting my head, and I'm 6'2". My shower door is curved, and my curtain is antimicrobial. Just absolutely awesome. For a couple that needs some very nice touches, some good space, but more importantly, a nice flow, the 26M is checking all the boxes. And Jayco did a great job maximizing my storage in here too. And speaking of storage, you got an additional 21 cubic feet of storage on the outside, which is where we're going right now. And here we are on the outside of your all-new Jayco Redhawk 26M. 28 feet, 8 inches, awesome little couples coach, seated on the Ford E450 chassis. Now, underneath this hood is the 7.3-liter V8 engine. So that puppy's going to give you some good passing power. You got 325 horses, 450 pound-foot of torque. Can you just zoom by somebody? Probably not, but it will give you some really good power when going up and down grades. You got the extended oversized mirrors, which are also heated, very nice touch. Awning, which runs almost the entire length of the campsite here with the LED light strip. But the one thing I really wanted to point out was this full fiberglass front cap. What I like about this, a lot of times on motorhomes, they'll do like the wrapped end cap that comes around to the side. Having the full one that goes all the way over here to the extra wide seal of the body of the coach really helps with that water permeation too. It's not one of those things when you're going down the road, all of a sudden you'll see like the water streaks on the inside like you will on some caps. So very nice feature, but it's also Jayco. They do a good job. Got your oversized friction hinge door here, 21 square feet of storage on the outside. The first compartment though, not storage. That's your LP tank right here. And you'll see that your storage compartments, they're metal. Now, this is the one that if you wanted to set up some outside entertainment, you got the power, you got the cable, your transfer switch is right there too. Only thing I wasn't crazy about was if you did have to do that, where am I gonna put it? And I have to leave this open. But am I really gonna be watching TV outside? I don't know, that's up for you to call. Just pointing it out for you. Got those E-Series tires, those Hankooks, those are very nice. But look what they did for me here. Oh yeah. But Chris, you said this was a couples coach. We're used to seeing outside kitchens on family coaches. Yeah, but no, I gotta have my mini fridge. I gotta have some metal cooktop. I gotta have the pull-out grill, which is a Capital grill, by the way, with the Jayco bottle opener light. Love the fact that it's got the mini fridge. Right down here is what I like to call the toolbox storage because it's metal and it has the extra shelf. 4x4 sewer hose storage on the back. And I like how they put the ladder on there. So if I do want to get up on the roof, check the seals, I can. 7,500 pound hitch on the 26M of a very nice touch, my friend. External shower with hot and cold, black tank flush, city water connection, fuel as well as your dump tanks, and your low point drain is here under your slide. Lockable storage here, lockable storage there. Power as well as cable input behind the lockable door there. I am a fan of that. Oh, look, we got more storage. I did say you had 21 cubic foot. You know what else you got?
So,
a Jenny. Oh yeah. Not only a Jenny, you got a Cummins Onan 4000i Jenny. So, what's great about motorhomes? A lot of them come prepped with the generator. So you can go off the grid. You can run that AC. You can run the electronics. This one being the Redhawk versus the SE, I got the frameless windows, like I talked a little bit on the inside. Got the slide toppers. I got the 4000i generator, so I got a 4,000 watt Jenny to help me run that 15K BTU AC. But as a couple that wants to just go off the grid, not sure I'd take this completely off the grid, but if I wanted to spend a weekend at the beach, absolutely. Because this is a couples reconnecting coach. The separation of space, thanks to the style, I really like how it stands out. But let me know what you think, because I'd love to hear from you. And if you're saying, Chris, I like this, I want to check it out, rv.campingworld.com, or just come on into your local Camping World. And if you picked up anything from this, or if hopefully I made you laugh at some point, click like, subscribe, and notify. I really would appreciate it. But more importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you thought of the Jayco Redhawk 26M. Because I hope you enjoyed it, because I sure as heck did. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. Hope to see you soon.